people have left lots of...
There's actually a box for rags.
A box for rags. So,
So there must be some
here. This is intriguing. Why do people hang little rags up around the well? Look out, here comes a big one. Oh, we're going to get wet feet.
There we go.
The rain's starting to come. Yeah, go on.
Storm Amy has passed. This is not during Storm Amy.
No, this is not Storm Amy. Storm Amy passed a couple of days ago. This is just the normal wind up here, I think. So Jill, where are we?
We are at Lough.
Lough. What's Lough?
Lough is the biggest freshwater lake in the British Isles.
Wow.
It apparently is around 148 square miles.
And how long is it?
19 miles long.
And how wide is it?
9 miles.
And how much of the fresh water of Northern Ireland's taps does it supply?
Nearly 41% of the water.
Wow, have you just been on Wikipedia?
No.
Oh, well, you're very clever to know all that without checking Wikipedia or something like that.
I was on Google, but I wasn't on Wikipedia.
Right, so it's the day after Storm Amy. Storm Amy has passed.
Well, just the tail end of it.
Just the tail end of it. We hunkered down in a Sainsbury's car park in the middle of Ballymena.
Very glamorous.
Well, very glamorous for one night. We were going to stay 2 nights. We'd paid. You can actually pay. And if we'd stayed from about, about 4 p.m, 5 p.m. or something on one day, you could stop the 2 nights and leave at 11 o'clock. And it cost I actually paid £4.30 that cost. So next to nothing. So, but we've come away early because the storm has passed. It's still a bit breezy. I must admit the loch looks more like the sea than a lake, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. And it says there's artefacts around here going back 8,000 years in the Mesolithic period. So people have lived around here for a long time, no doubt fishing for food.
It was also a landing base for flying boats during World War II.
Oh yeah, wow. I suppose it's big enough to do that, isn't
absolutely,
it? Yeah. So we're going to have some tea here. That's about it really. It's sort of about, 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, isn't it?
Yeah,
so it sort of feels getting close to tea time. We just really wanted to see the loch, particularly Jill. And it does look more like the sea, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's so big. Oh, we can there's some steps here. Let's go down here.
Let's just have a pop down here.
And see if we can get a bit close to the shore by walking through the
long grass.
Long grass. Is it wet? I think with all this
It's probably
wind.
going to be wet.
Yeah, let's have a go anyway. Oh, actually, it's not making my shoes wet. Yeah, just be careful you don't step into it.
I was going to say, there comes a point where we need to stop.
Yeah, stop. You can see the water under the grass and stuff there, can't you? Yeah, well, there we are. Lough. You've seen it, and I've heard stories about it being green with algae, but it looks fairly blue from here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Morning.
Morning, it's day 17?
No idea.
12?
No
Of
idea.
being in Ireland, I think. We'll double check. If I'm wrong, I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. I'm pretty sure it's day 17, day 12 in Ireland. We had a beautiful, peaceful night's sleep here at Cranfield Point, didn't we?
We did. Absolutely blissful.
We were the only people here, and we woke up to a beautiful orange glow in the sky. So I'm going to put a few little shots up right now. I'm going now to look at a little church just up this track. It's on the map, no idea what it's like. It's called Cranfield Church and Holy Well. So we're going to have a quick look at that before we get back on the road, and we're next going to the start, the most northerly point of the Wild Atlantic Way, which is Malin Head, right at the top of Ireland. It's the most northerly point in Ireland, ironically in Southern Ireland, not in Northern Ireland. But let's go and see this church first. Oh, this is pretty chill. Obviously an old tumble-down church, not a church that's currently in use. Let's have a little peek through these windows. Or where the windows were. Let's just call them holes in the wall for now. Gosh, yes. Well, there's a door at the other end. We've got to go in, haven't we? Shall I go in first, Jill?
Yeah, I was just looking at the dates on some of these things. 2017. So
it's still obviously used as a graveyard,
yeah.
Isn't it? Right, let's go inside. It had to be quite. Well, it's quite a stoop, quite a low door. Well, we think that's a fairly newly made cross, and we think this is a slightly older cross, and we think probably the new one's been modelled on. Well, it doesn't look the same, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No. We're trying to work out where the Holy Well is. We don't know whether it's this puddle that's perhaps just got a bit flooded. It does have some stones near it. Doesn't really look like a holy well, does it? That just looks like a puddle from heavy rain. So is it this? No, that's just a very posh grave, I think. That structure with the that's not a well. I'm going to just check in case it says holy well around it. No, I think it's an old grave. So this is Cranfield Holy Well, just a little further way up the track, not at the church. Risk of fall, so I assume St Olcan's Well. And people have left lots of...
There's actually a box for rags.
A box for rags. So what?
So
why
there
do
must
people
be
leave
some
rags here? This is intriguing. Why do people hang little rags up around the well? Does it say anything about it?
No. I'll read the board when we go out.
There is a board. Oh, there's a board, isn't there? We'll have a look.
Yeah.
So this is the well. You can't drink the water, so it's not good to drink. There's even a shirt over there. Look, somebody's draped. It's
And
really
dishcloths.
strange, isn't it? And dishcloths. Yeah.
Handkerchiefs. Yeah.
Hankies. Very unusual.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything quite like this. Well, we better go and read the board and
There must be some symbolism.
must be some
mustn't
symbolism in hanging. Yeah, there's a J-cloth there
there? Yeah.
and some beads
And a tie.
and a tie. Very odd.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes you wonder whether we should leave something, but I've got nothing
No.
to leave. I don't want to leave a sock. Well, we read the board about those little rags. What did it say, Jill?
It said that as the well had been blessed by a certain saint,
Saint Olcan, I think it was.
that if you did, for people that were suffering some sort of illness or ailment, if they dipped the rag in the water and then placed it on the part of their body, then leave the rag by the well as it decays, so the ailment is also supposed to disappear.
Okay. Well, it's fine in theory, easily provable by doing some experiments, but
Interesting
no
all the
doubt.
same.
Interesting. I've never seen anything quite like that before. So, yeah, there we go. Thank you, St. Olcan, for curing people's ailments, if indeed you have. And again, look at the view across the loch from here. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Right, on to the top of the Wild Atlantic Way, Jill. Here we go.
Yep, let's hit it.
2 miles.
About halfway to the lighthouse here from Londonderry. So we're now at, or close to, Inishowen Lighthouse, Donegal.
At Donegal Point.
Yeah, Donegal Point. So we're going to have a look at the lighthouse. It looks very pretty. There is rain coming later, so we're going to have a quick look around before the rain comes. And I can see some QR codes there, look, Jill, for overnight camping sites. So I'm going to do that before we go on. So we can presumably, hopefully see them all the way around the Wild Atlantic Way, which we are now on.
Only Donegal, I think.
Only Donegal, okay, but we are on the Wild Atlantic Way. Interestingly, there is a sauna down there. I can see some ladies going in the sauna.
Some brave souls going in the water.
Yeah? Do you want to get your cosy out?
No.
I'm just wondering whether to get my trunks out and have a dip. What do you reckon, Jill? Perhaps if I hadn't already had a shower. Sadly, I've already had a shower, so therefore I'm not going to do it. Right, how far out are we going to go, Jill? Look at the size of those waves. They're quite impressive waves, aren't they? Look out, here comes a big one. Are we going to get wet feet?
There we go.
Nearly! Yes, you've just got your toes wet. Stop now, you silly. Good one. Oh dear. I think there's some people in the sauna going for their cold water dip. Although this is probably the time of year when the water's at its warmest, isn't it? End of the summer. Look at us anyway.
Oh, I don't think it's going to feel very warm today. It's quite breezy.
It is quite breezy. Yeah.
Oh.
Should go around and look at the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Oh, there's the lighthouse. I thought it was that. Well, I'm pretty sure there's some nice views around the other side. Let's go and see.
It is the Wild Atlantic Way.
It is the Wild Atlantic Way. We think we can see some huge waves on the horizon. They won't show up on this camera. I'll try and capture them on my phone. But we're walking now the far end of the beach, the other side of the lighthouse. I've just checked with the local. He says it is privately owned. It's somebody's house, and they have some fantastic views from their bedrooms, basically. But yeah, I'll probably take a few photos and I'll put those up from the end of this beach, and I think we'll get some superb views of it. Just had a chat with a couple of locals. There's still no power in this area from following Storm Amy, so there's no electricity or anything here. We've still got to fix that. And the big waves we can see on the horizon are the Atlantic swell breaking on a sandbank, so the tide's out. There's a big dangerous sandbank out there, so it is big waves we can see. Don't think they'll show up on the cameras. So this is a really good view on the side there. headland you can see the other side of the strait is indeed Neagh Point, which is in Northern Ireland, and this is a little park up. It's on the Wild Atlantic Way southern route and northern route, of course. We're going south. We are now at Malin Head, the most northerly point in Ireland, the whole of Ireland. Ironically, not in Northern Ireland, even though it's the most northerly point. It's blowing a hoolie, so we're starting the video inside the van. We're going to go out. I've got the little mics on that don't work particularly well, but it's quite wet as well, so the sound will be terrible. But on the way here, we came past a little pier called Donegal Pier. It's either Bunagee or Bunagee. I'll put a few photos of that up now so you can have a look at that, and then you'll see us heading out into this hoolie to see Malin Head. See.
And let's hope we don't get blown away.
I think we will. Out we go. I'm not looking forward to this. Well, I am and I'm not at the same time. Right, I'm not going to talk too much because like I said, I can't hear it. This is if you just come round this building, you're suddenly out of the wind, so you might be able to hear me. Jill's coming, I think. couldn't open the door. But we're in. We're going to the campsite now. Not the campsite, the air. Let's make sure we get a spot. Off we go. Okay, Jill, before we show everybody the view where we are, where did we stay last night?
We stayed at an air for the first time at a place called Buncrana.
Buncrana. And it was €10 for the night. You had hookup, water, black waste disposal, which you could use even if you weren't staying there. So Buncrana, I thoroughly recommend that little air if you're looking to sort of top up things and empty things. But now we've come to something called Griannan of Ailech. I've probably massacred the pronunciation. Apologies to the Irish people who are watching, if any. But now we're going to show you the view from the car park.
The one I'm looking at.
Look at that view. Let's hold the camera up and I'll do a big sweep round, because this is one of the most beautiful views from a car park I have ever seen. Isn't that absolutely incredible?
Apologies for bits of rubbish that you'll be able to see flying around. This
Yeah,
is
it's
probably the
Storm Amy did that,
Yeah.
because it's blown and been over the fence. Yeah. Lovely. So that island over there is Inch Island, which there's a causeway and I think a footpath causeway. You can see the two causeways. I'm going to take a few photos now with my phone rather, because they'll come out a bit better than with this camera. And then we'll go and have a look at the fort. Shall we do a quick read up, Jill?
I think
Griannan of
better.
Ailech. I think you should try and pronounce it. Why is there an accent on that A? Griannan? I don't know how you pronounce it. It's a fine restored stone fort or castle on Griannan Mountain, commanding superb views along Lough Swilly, Lough Foyle and Inch Island to the north. Ailech means rocky place. Okay, prehistoric forts, evidence of this here as well. Let's go and have a look. Now then, where do we go? This way. No drones, it's too windy for a drone. I assume I can leave it in the van, they won't confiscate it. When we were in Buncrana, out of the wind, it went really warm and mild, didn't it? Up here on top of this fort, because the wind's picked up, it feels a bit cooler.
Blowing a hoolie again.
It's blowing not as big a hoolie as Malin Head, but a mini hoolie perhaps. Yeah. So this is restored, so it's not as it was originally. Well, it's been built to replicate how it was originally, but it's actually been restored. I don't think it's kept its shape like this. Over the centuries, millennia. But there is a door we can go in. Can't wait to go in. The wind will suddenly drop as soon as we go through that door. You wait and see, Jill. Are you ready? Windy. Quite difficult to talk here. And
Yeah, we're in a tunnel.
Oh.
That's why.
peaceful. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. I'm just going to hand the... Right, we're going to do another trick shot because these walls are so pretty with the ferns sticking out. So just walk about here. Are you ready, Jill, for the trick shot?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
We're ready.
Here we go for the trick shot. Wow. It's like being in a tumble dryer, isn't it? Don't you think? It feels like a tumble dryer to me. Fantastic. And somebody's hat's blown off there. Let's keep walking. Ooh. Right, shall we get out the trick shot now? The special effects can make you dizzy. There we go. One last look at the fort. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And you can see your enemies coming miles away, couldn't you? Well, Jill, there's a beautiful sky ahead, there's lovely rocks over there, the waves are crashing on the rocks.
But the path's brought us to
this nice little beach. It's a nice
the best
little...
beach I've seen, though.
No.
Really.
Yeah, not really.
Oh.
What?
Oh my God, look, behind us.
Oh, bloody hell. It's the Pollock Great Arch. Well, this is idyllic, isn't it? Isn't this idyllic? Yeah. Absolutely. Quite a few houses here with fantastic views. So we're very close to houses, aren't we? And I'm starting to see a sunset. Go away, wind. And well, we do indeed get a sunset.
Oh, what a view.
Fantastic.
What a view.
Oh,
Another one.
yes. Another lovely view, and we get a sunset view. Sadly, not from the van itself.
This is an island.
But
that
what, a
just
2-minute
keeps
walk keeps what?
giving.
Oh, giving. I thought you were going to say disappointing.
No.
In which case I'd have thrown you in the sea. No, it's certainly not disappointing, is it? It does keep on giving. And, well, I think we've just got to stand and look at it. Unless you want to try and get out the wind. It's possible if you just go, you're going to go down and up again. There's a little cove there, look. And a little cave in the cove.
Yeah, right.
In fact, I think there's a cave there that's like a walk through in. Why can I see light in that cave?
No, it's the colour of the stone.
Just the colour of the stone, okay. I don't think we're going to get out the wind, are we? But I'm going to take a photo or two on my phone because I get a much better impression than from this camera. And yeah, we'll perhaps just watch the sun go down for a few minutes and then go back to the van and have a nice cup of coffee.
That
What do you
sounds like
reckon?
a good plan.
That does sound like a good plan.
Yeah.
And this is going to be the end of this week's episode. So where will be next week's episode, Jill? Don't know.
Somewhere further down the west coast.
Somewhere further down south on the west, on the Wild Atlantic Way. We're not
Going
quite sure
south.
where yet. Yeah, going south from Downings. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye for now.